Hello, I'm Mrs Lew. Today we're going to look at this chemistry question. This question is on speed of reaction. Hydrogen peroxide decomposes according to the following equation. 100 cm³ of 0.1 mole per dm cube hydrogen peroxide was allowed to decompose until there was no change in the volume of oxygen collected. The graph X below was obtained by measuring the volume of oxygen gas during the decomposition. Which of the following changes to the experiment would produce the graph Y? First, you need to find out what is the difference between X and Y. Which graph is faster? X is faster or Y is faster? Y is faster because it is steeper. So we see that X is slower because the gradient is not as steep. But which one produces more products? X produces more products because it's higher up. Y produces less products. So X is actually slower, but it produces more products. Y is faster, but it produces less products. So remember, when you're doing speed questions, you need to take into account the speed, which is faster, which is slower, and the amount of products formed, which produces more and which produces less. So what determines the speed of the reaction? The speed of reaction is determined by the 5 factors: your concentration, surface area, pressure, temperature, and catalyst. But in this question, we have concentration and volume. Look at the concentration. Concentration affects the speed of the reaction. This is 0.1 mole per dm cube. Okay, so if the concentration increases, the speed will increase. So this is 0.15 mole per dm cube. C, the concentration is the same, so it does not increase the speed of the reaction. Increasing the temperature, yes, it increases the speed of reaction. But does it increase or decrease the amount of products? No. So there is no change in the amount of products. Adding manganese 4 oxide as a catalyst speeds up the reaction, but does not change in the amount of products either. So the answer most likely should be D, because it increases the speed of the reaction, because the concentration is increased. But how do you know that the amount of products is less? Okay, so you calculate the number of moles. The amount of products depends on the number of moles. For this question, you do not need to calculate because you can already tell the answer is D. I just want to explain to you how to check that the products is more or less. So the amount of products depends on the number of moles of the products formed, which is also equivalent to the number of moles of reactants. The number of moles over here in graph X is actually 0.1 times 0.1. Number of moles is concentration in mole per dm cube times volume. So the number of moles is 0.01. The number of moles for C is 0.09 times 0.1. So you get 0.009. And for D, you get 0.06 times 0.15. You also get 0.009. So you see the amount of products is less than X. This is how you calculate to ensure that the amount of products is less. For this question, you don't need to calculate because you can already tell that it's faster. But if you want to double check, you can just calculate to double check. That's all for today. Remember, you are a miracle.